Carlos contra Legaspi for ESPN. I'm here with Jamahal Hill. We'll be fighting for the 205-pound title on Saturday against Glover Texeira. Jamal, tell me a little about how this happened. How fast did it happen from the moment they announced the draw, and then you got the call, and obviously it was an easy choice for you to take it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it all happened very fast. I was just sitting at home. Manager called, and I look up, the guys are still in the cage. The deal got put together really quickly. The UFC wants a champion, and I want to give the world a champion.
Probably you had your vision on how this title shot would come in your career. Did you ever imagine something like that? I mean, like fighting for a vacant title against someone like Glover with such a short notice, having to come to Brazil?
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody expects any last-minute things to happen, especially nobody expected a draw. Nobody expected just any of this. It just came about, and that's why you just got to stay ready, and you got to be ready to step in when big moments arrive.
Yeah, your first face-off with Glover, it was kind of tense, but then at the end, you guys showed respect, like everything was all good. How was that? How was like facing Glover for the first time?
Oh, it was great. That's just what I wanted. We were already kind of doing the face-off thing. I wanted to get that real feel, get that real intensity, and look deep into his eyes and see what's really there. And everything I thought was there. He
has a lot of experience. He managed to win the title at 42 years old last year. What do you expect from Glover as a fighter? He's a good boxer. He also has the good jiu-jitsu. What do you expect from him?
I expect Glover to come out with all his tools sharpened and everything he has to come and retain gold. This is what we fight our whole careers for, and I'm looking for him to come and try to capitalize on the moment to the best of his abilities. So it's my job to come here in his hometown and take it from him.
You've been building this highlight reel for your career in the last couple of fights with these knockouts, especially against another Brazilian like Johnny Walker. So, how good it would be like to have this for your highlight reel, like becoming the champion here in Rio de Janeiro?
Oh, that's every time I finish a fight, and every time I go back and look at it, I just want more highlights. I want more highlights, and that's what I look to do on Saturday, make another highlight.
What do you think of the rest of the contenders in the division? Because obviously we have GD that will be coming back at some point. Obviously the two guys involved in the draw, Jan and Magomed. So what do you think, or who you think should be the next in line?
As far as that matchmaking, I'm gonna leave that up to Mick Maynard. But I think the division is exciting as ever. We got a bunch of different fighters, a bunch of different challenges. Each one brings their own game. Each one operates at a very high level. And I'm just excited for it. I came into this to not only secure a future for my family, but to test myself against the best, to test myself against different things. I want those. Those are stories that I'm going to be able to carry with me for the rest of my life, and I want it.
It's still the Dana White Contender Series has been bringing a lot of talent for the UFC. Will still yet have to have a champion. So how big is that for you? Because it's been like the farm for the UFC talent in the last couple of years.
Yeah, it'd be huge for me to become the first Dana White Contender Series champion. I remember thinking back whenever I got signed, because I feel like a lot of guys that came off of the show, even in the same season I did, were kind of looked at or probably touted or seen to be above me and things like that. So this just solidifies what I already knew. I'm the best to come off that show.
How you been adapting to training here in Brazil? You will be fighting around 3 a.m. or between 2 and 3 a.m. local time. How have you been adjusting to that time schedule?
Yeah, we're adjusting training to that schedule just to make sure I'm up, I'm alert, my body's ready to go. So yeah, it's just another challenge to overcome, and I'm excited for it.
How are things with Anthony Smith? I know you were talking to him. You probably had a couple of sessions training together. So how are things with him? The way he took it, the way he offered to help you for this fight.
Things have been great with Anthony Smith. Anytime I've come in contact with Anthony, anytime I've talked to Anthony or anything, he's always been like a brother to me. He's always looked out for me, guided me, answered any questions I had and things like that. And I really appreciate him. And yeah, it was great having him out. He came out. He shared some of his wisdom, some of his knowledge, some of his experience with Glover. And just kind of brought a good energy to the camp, made sure I was enjoying the camp and things like that. And we went out, we had dinner together, and it was fun. things like that. And it was just a great time. It was just a really fun time in this camp for me.
For those who doesn't know the history of your nickname, where is the Sweet Dreams coming from?
Sweet Dreams. So the Sweet Dreams originally came from, I was about 2010. I was fighting my first amateur fight, and I didn't have a nickname. So we were sitting, writing down, they had the paperwork, you fill it out, they asked for a fight name, and I'm like, I don't have one. I'm sitting here trying to think, and then the song, the Beyonce song, "You Can Be a Sweet Dream or a Beautiful Night," that came on, and one of my teammates was like, "You should be Sweet Dreams." I was like, you know what? Yeah. I put it down, and then I went in and knocked the dude out cold in like 42 seconds, so it kind of stuck from there.
So it made sense, right?
The universe provided it.
Yeah. So finally, where do you picture yourself if you kept playing basketball instead of moving to MMA or other sports?
I wasn't sure, so and that wasn't a thing that sat well with me. I wanted to be in control of my destiny. I grew up playing team sports, and I've had teams where I've had good success on, and I've had teams that didn't go as well, not because we didn't have the talent, just because all the pieces didn't click together. And I chose to go. I chose to preferred the sport that where the performance was on me. I love playing basketball. I love being part of a team. I love getting in with my guys and things like that. Even now, we still take a team approach to everything that we do. But whenever I'm in there and I'm in the cage, it's all on me.
Well, Jamal, fans expect a great performance from you on Saturday and also a great fight, so hope we have it.
Oh, you already know how I'm coming. Every time I'm out, it's going to be all action. I'm not afraid of anything, and I'm not scared to get put on the show. And that's what I deliver every time.